It's been 10 months. The world is still struggling. The Wuhan virus pandemic shows no sign of subsiding. We've learned to live with it. And thanks to our ability to adapt, we sometimes forget that fixing accountability for this catastrophe is very important. We tend to forget where it came from and who tried to cover up the outbreak. In the month of May, more than 100 countries agreed to investigate the origins of the Wuhan virus, how it jumped from an animal to humans, and brought the entire world to a standstill. Now, 3 months later, that investigation has not even begun. It's turning out to be a farce. China should have been at the center of global scrutiny, but China is picking the probe team. The accused is playing both the judge and the jury. How does that even work? China will decide who gets to be on the investigation team, and the World Health Organization is playing ball. It is in fact facilitating this. The executive director of the WHO's Health Emergencies Program, Mike Ryan, addressed a special meeting. This was a meeting of the WHO's executive board. It's a group of 34 individuals technically qualified in the field of health. Now, each member state assigns one member to sit on this board. The executive board implements the decisions and policies of the health body. And that's the main decision-making body of the WHO, the Health Assembly. Now, reports say that Mike Ryan informed this executive board that the WHO has picked a team to send to China. These are experts from around the world, and they will investigate the origins of the Wuhan virus. But here is the catch. Mike Ryan said that China will not only approve the makeup of this team, China will also decide the time of their visit to the country. In other words, Beijing will choose the timing, the makeup and the timing of this probe. It will also decide what kind of access they get. How is this alleged probe? Also, the WHO did not share when they sent their shortlist to China and when China is expected to respond. There is no clarity on anything, basically. So what should we make of this? This WHO investigation into China's lapses will happen on China's terms. And there are no clear timelines yet. We don't know when the investigation team will be ready. We don't know when it will go to China, which places it can visit, and when the report will see the light of day. The WHO has been cagey about the progress of this investigation. Our reports say on Monday, representatives from the US, the European Union and Australia made specific demands from the health body. They wanted the World Health Organization to send a team to China and share more details about their mission. Australia was the first to call for this probe, and its representatives sent a clear message to the World Health Organization. Let me quote from that statement. Transparency around this work is critical. We are keen to see further information on the membership of the international team and its program of work. What was the WHO's response? It said its hands are tied. The WHO does not have the authority to send the team until a member state gives it permission. This pandemic has been a disaster for the WHO's credibility. It fell woefully short in alerting the world. It appeared hand in glove with the exporter of the virus, and now it is evidently incapable of conducting a probe. China is dictating the investigation into its own culpability. And this should not come as a surprise. Soon after the probe was announced, the WHO sent an advance team to China. And guess what happened? They never got a chance to go to Wuhan. They were put in quarantine for 14 days and then packed off from Beijing. The WHO tried to mitigate the fiasco with a promise. They said they'll send a larger team to China in a few weeks. And this team, they said, will go to Wuhan and investigate.
When the international the international experts are put together, then of course, naturally, they will travel to Wuhan to start the study. Because it's the basics of inquiries like this to start the study from where the first report came.
Well, weeks have turned into months, but there has been no progress. The WHO is waiting for China's invitation. This probe is turning out to be a cruel joke on the world. Thank you for watching Gravitas on WION's YouTube channel. If you want to stay up to date with what's happening around the world, then subscribe to our channel and don't forget to like and share. Thank you very much for watching WION. The world is one.